Fulham had their...
Obviously, it feels a little bit familiar, but yeah, obviously we want to make sure that we did the right things, and obviously Fulham, you know, play at home,
one match
bring the flags out, bring
beyond
good
this
atmosphere,
to decide
and obviously
the destination
so
of the 64th
I think
League
the
Cup.
manager said it was the biggest game of the season so far.
And
We had to be ready to fight, and I think we started the game very well. Scored a good goal, created many chances to double the lead or triple the lead, but in the end, we find a way and we go to Wembley, and can't wait to see all our fans there.
Yeah, finals to look forward to in your first full season with Liverpool. How special is this?
Yeah, it's special, it's unbelievable. You can't ask for much more really. We had to dig in tonight, we knew we would have to, top side, and obviously my first season there, and happy to get to a final and try and win a trophy.
You did have to dig in, particularly in those last 15 minutes. Just how well has this man done, and Connor too, in that back line?
Very well. Obviously, the right-hand side was not maybe the most experienced side today, but they did very well. I think the whole season already. I think, you know, I'm proud of these guys, and it's only a beginning for them, and they must feel it that way as well. But to be going to the final with this performance is a very good thing, and only shows what kind of progress they made, and hopefully they can keep going.
Yeah, I suppose between now and that final, it's just going to be all about maintaining these levels of performance and confidence, which, you must be able to believe you can do with the way you're going.
Yeah, it's all about rhythm. Yeah, you have to keep playing. Felt a little bit rusty out there tonight. I've not played in a few weeks, but yeah, it's all about just playing games and doing it with Connor. It's special for me as well, because I've played with him for almost 10 years now, and sharing the pitch with Mark
carrying down the wing outside him and delivering into a decent area.
We had, and what a balanced game we had. Both sides having the same number of shots on target. You don't often see expected goals exactly the same for both sides, and even the touches in the opposition box are very, very similar. 27
and by goalkeeper and post
for Liverpool.
Diaz
Did it
has
feel
scored
that balanced
for Liverpool.
For you, Mikhail, when you were watching it?
No, it didn't.
Well, no wonder Leno is frustrated by that.
It didn't feel that balance. I thought Liverpool had a lot of control of it, especially in the first 20 minutes of the second half. Fulham couldn't really get out their half.
Nunez,
I couldn't remember.
And just
11 shots
behind the ball was grabbing back.
11 shots that Fulham took. So I'm quite surprised.
you really genuinely are. No. It's like I've just done a magic trick in front of me and you're utterly bemused.
What do you feel?
I mean, I would say it was a close game. There were moments where Fulham had their vibe going, and there were times in the game I felt as if Liverpool had control. But certainly when you look at the stats, I wouldn't say that you would have anticipated it to be that close, but moments happen, and maybe one shot and another shot happens in one move, and you know it counts.
Runs for Jimenez.
Have you been involved in games where your side has had that control for say 65, 70 minutes, and all of a sudden magic trick in front of me and you're utterly bemused. Before you know it, you can't get yourself out of it.
Well, I think in games like this, specifically in cup games as well, then you know, like,
Diaz.
Today this could be it.
Well, I presume it's offside from Nunez.
We're trying our absolute best. There are moments when you know we're going to have to be defensively on point for this last 20 minutes, because we know they need to score two, which is why we decided to bring on the extra
Diaz
and say, hey, we're going to show this thing up, we're going to go 5 at the back, we're going to ensure they ain't going to go with anything crazy.
Jimenez.
So I think that's kind of, the vibe.
Goals change games.
Up again.
That's a known fact, and that's when you could see that was the first time that probably Fulham put Liverpool on the back foot, and then had a spell where the intensity rose. They was getting numbers into the box. I think what killed it for Fulham was the subs. I think the timing of the subs really took the sting out of the game. Took the sting out of Fulham's sort of attacking.
The bringing Canate on, bringing Bobby Clark on, and just kind of
really. I think it was really, whether it was done and planned or it was effective, and it really sort of put Fulham back a sort of few matches.
There's nothing worse than when you get it in your groove.
Pereira.
And you're feeling like we're about to get back in this, guys. I can smell it, I can sense it. And then they bring on the extra centre half, and you're thinking, I feel like there's bodies everywhere now. The spaces that were once there during the game and the opportunities that you felt you could create, there's a body there now. you know, there's not space on the wings anymore. There's not space.
But away off the head of Adra.
You know, Nick, what would you say about that?
No, I fully agree, because the only space that was left was in their defensive third. So that's why you saw the game get a lot slower, because the centre half is standing on the ball, but looking forward to space, but there was too many bodies in the front line because of the fifth player. So the centre halves are kind of like passing the ball in between each other, giving it to Perino, and he was holding on the ball, trying to look forward, but he couldn't reach nothing there either because he was see bodies. So there was a good 5 minutes from the 80th minute to the 85th minute where the centre halves had the ball majority of the time than the ball actually going forward.
Sometimes those fans will go, why didn't you do that earlier? Why couldn't you have gone a bit earlier? I say from a Fulham perspective. But I'm guessing, A, it's not as simple as that, and B, it's not as easy.
Willian.
Well, they're coming up against
Robinson again.
A very, very good team with good quality individuals.
And the depth on that, picked out Gravenberg.
Levels on the day. You know, Fulham looked dangerous tonight when they got into wide areas and got balls across the box. And especially when Liverpool went to that back five, they just couldn't get in spaces down the sides to get balls in. So. Look, overall, you have to say that Liverpool deserves to go.
Elliott.
Because there were also periods in that second half when we were all sitting here going, as Fulham had pushed forward, and all of a sudden Liverpool were breaking with maybe a 3-on-2 or a 4-on-2.
It's Elliott.
Yeah, 100%. Not gonna lie to you, I've got Dan here, I've got Steve here, and they were like, Steve's obviously supporting Fulham, he's obviously supporting Liverpool, and I'm like, let's not go extra time.
Well, he keeps trying.
Let's take a look at the Liverpool goal again from Luis Diaz, who's had a lot going on this season. But if Luis Diaz is firing and part
Liverpool,
of
who are first to show, and it's Diaz.
Front three down.
Angle to deliver.
And
the goalkeeper was second best.
Today, you know, when he was on the pitch, he had that
saving Liverpool, who can now.
His abilities, you could see he was doing skills. Great first touch here to time it, and then when he cuts and shifts it inside, of course, it's almost like a double deflection.
Alexis McAllister.
You know, he kind of connects with the ball, it rebounds off and goes back on his foot. And of course, you know, we can say the keeper should have done a little bit better there, but
Nunez.
I think he'd be delighted with the goal.
You know, they looked dangerous tonight when they got into
I suppose we'll only know from an actual goalkeeper how much
the touch beyond the post by Leno.
Daniel pointed out.
That's the run he kicked.
Yeah, I still feel as though their distance, where the shot was, I don't know, still had enough time, could see the ball. I think he'll be very, very disappointed. You can see, I think, from his reaction there that he'll be disappointed that he didn't get more
of a break for Nunez.
Of a hand, wrist,
and he very nearly exacted full advantage.
He'll look at that and he'll be disappointed tonight.
Just kind of went under his
scrapping with Robinson.
Yeah, sometimes the slow ones kind of catch you off guard, but I feel like he'll be disappointed.
Ties at the weekend. Liverpool goes seeking what would surely be a...
And he keeps on making
All
Nunez.
three of you agree, and you can go first, Mikael, on this, that the Fulham goal is a cracking finish full stop. Is an even
Harry Wilson's done well. 100%. And Fulham are back on terms on the night through Issa Diop. And Liverpool are still within reach for the cottagers.
That's kind of what all three of you have alluded to here, and I've just put it into work.
I didn't say that, Diop. Yeah. One thing I'm definitely saying, the work from Harry Wilson, when he came on, he kind of changed the game. He brought some energy in. The cut that he brought in